delicious Singapore hawker food at Chinatown Complex Food Centre. Welcome to another food adventure with Getting Lost. This time we are back at Chinatown Complex Food Centre to try some hawker food, some street food like this fish soup. Then another soup, this time a chicken soup, a herbal chicken soup in a earthen pot. Then we have meats skewered, various meats skewered, eaten together with a spicy, savory, sweet peanutty sauce. And to end our meal, we'll have some desserts. A dessert called Chendol, which is popular all around Southeast Asia. So join me as I explore this place. If you ever had a hankering, you have a mystery, want to find out about hawker food, Singapore hawker food, this series of video is for you. I will dispel all your mysteries and answer all your questions. So join me after the intro to find out what I ate and what's good to eat here. Welcome back. We are now at Chinatown Complex Food Centre, one of the largest food centres in Singapore, with a huge variety of Singapore food, hawker food, street food that will make you hungry just by looking at it. And that's just too much talking. So instead of talking, I will show you the foods in this video. So just join me now. A lot of times during our food adventures, we need to play by ear, we need to follow the situation. And when I was at this food centre, I noticed this shop here called New Market Seafood Soup. And this shop here, I noticed during lunchtime, there's always a queue for their food. And so I decided to figure out why, and I joined the queue. And so I ordered from this shop here, their minced meat fish soup, which cost me $4 and an extra 50 cents for the rice. And here we have the soup. First of all, I must say it is a good bowl of soup, and I understand why people actually line up for this dish because it is affordable. $4 for a bowl of fish soup. And here, I must say the soup here does taste good. It's a very nice, clean tasting seafood fish broth or soup, not broth, soup. And then they also give you a generous amount of vegetables in here. So when you drink the soup, there is an aftertaste of vegetable in here. But you have a few slices of fish soup, and they also give you generous amount of minced meat. So that actually helps to give this dish more of a filling feel. And the soup here, they do it very well. Nice, flavorful and good. And here, a very healthy, very delicious, very interesting soup. Interesting in the sense that you see this is the fish slices, and then this is the meatballs or minced meat. So they clump up the minced meat into balls and put it in the soup, and they are very generous with the amount of minced meat they put in the soup, which is very good. And then I was thinking, hey, wait a minute, the name of this shop is New Market Seafood Soup, but I came here to drink their fish soup. So I decided, I must come back here again and try their seafood soup. So here it is. So the difference here is that they give you less minced meat, but they give you prawns in the soup and also one clam. Yes, they give you one lala. Here again, they also give you less vegetable, but still, I must say, the ingredients here, the prawns is fresh, 3 whole prawns here, and then you also have minced meat, which they also boil up again, and also a few slices of fish slice, and like I said, one piece of alala or clam, and then all cooked in a nice, flavorful, clear, clean tasting seafood soup. Delicious, and also goes very well with rice. And they also have some seaweed here. So overall, I must say, this place here, first of all, cheap, $4 only for this bowl of soup, and very healthy, very clean tasting, very delicious soup. And if you come here, you want something affordable and healthy, you will not go wrong with this dish. Next door is another shop here that actually sells traditional Chinese herbal soup, and here is the wide variety of different types of soup that they sell here. And the interesting thing is they actually cook all the soup in huge earthen clay pots, which is right beside in the shop there. And what I ordered from here is their herbal chicken ginseng soup, and it cost me $5. And this store here, I must say, they also cook the soup in this small little earthenware bowl, and the soup is a very good, very flavorful chicken soup. And surprisingly, even though in this small little bowl, small little pot here, there's actually surprisingly a lot of chicken in here. This soup here has a very nice clean flavor. The chicken almost falling off the bone tender and goes very well with the soup. And unfortunately, this soup here mostly you have a very delicious chicken soup flavor, not much ginseng in the soup. But if you dig in here, you can actually see a bit of pieces of ginseng roots in there. So there is ginseng here. So there's no bitterness until you bite the actual root, but the soup here, nice clean chicken flavored soup. One of the more unique stalls here at this food center is this place called Indian Hawkers Roast Duck and Turkey Biryani. And this shop here sells biryani, but with different meats. They do sell the normal chicken biryani and also lamb biryani, but they also have roast duck, they also have turkey, and they also have oven baked salmon in biryani. Yes, so they have different meats to eat with your biryani, which is very interesting. And like I said, if you want something different, you can give this a try. Something different, like which I did. I actually ordered their roast duck biryani, which cost me $4.80. First of all, I must say, I do like their roast duck. This roast duck here, I think they actually cooked it in a European style of cooking the duck. So the duck here has no gamey smell. It's soft, it's tender, but also depending on the piece of the cut you get of the meat. I think, if I'm not mistaken, the skin of the duck has a bit of a tandoori seasoning to the skin, and I quite like it. Then you also have a very generous amount of biryani rice. The rice is slightly flavored. The flavor all comes from the chicken curry that they actually put onto the rice here, which makes it very delicious. Then the cucumber at the side there is actually flavored with yogurt. So overall, a very interesting, very unique, something new I haven't tried before, and I always like to try new things, and this is definitely new. And we have come back to this store called 168 CMY Satay. And instead of trying their satay bihun, this time we're going to try their satay. Yes, just their satay. And we're going to order satay from this store. This store here, surprisingly, is actually open during lunchtime. So you can come here to actually order their satay. And I ordered 5 chicken, 5 pork, 5 mutton satays. In total, it cost me $9. First thing I must say, they do the meat or season the meat here nicely, and I think they tenderize the meat because the meat here, all 3 meats are nice and tender, and when you bite into it, it is good. Only thing is, doesn't have a lot of char on the satay, but this satay does go well with the satay sauce. The satay sauce is slightly spicy, peanutty, mainly more sweet than savory, but somehow it just goes very well together. The thickness of the sauce and the peanutty flavor goes very well with the meat. Just that the meat, even though it's nice and tender, it's lacking in a bit of the charness on the side, but still it's still a good satay. Something that if I'm craving for satay, I would come here and give it a try. I wouldn't be disappointed if I do that. And lastly, we're going to have some desserts. At the end of the meal here at this food adventure, we're going to try some chendol from this stall called Amoy Chendol. And you can see that the price is $2. And later during lunch, the queue will be much longer. When people after the meal, they want to have some dessert, they'll come here. Because $2 is a very affordable price for chendol, but the portion size is a bit small. But what do you expect for $2? So each of the ingredients by itself is just normal. The azuki or the red bean paste here is a bit savory, but what happens is when you mix everything all together, so you mix in the azuki or the red bean paste together with the green stuff, and then you have the ice, then you have some coconut milk, and then you have the magical ingredient, which is the gula melaka. Yes, so when you just mix up everything together, somehow there's some kind of alchemy, some kind of magic potion that you will, when you mix it up together, it somehow complements each other, it combines well together, each ingredient adds something together, and then when you eat it, when you mix it all up, then you understand the gula melaka holds everything together, and it is a very good, refreshing, nice dessert, cooling, to be eaten in the hot tropical weather here. A very nice dessert to end our food adventure. And this was quite a journey, wasn't it? It was quite a food adventure. I had fun getting lost here in this food center, which is the largest food center in Singapore. You really can get lost here. This place is a bit of a maze, but there's lots of good food, so you won't starve to death. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed what you see so far. If you like what you see, please do me a favor. Please help me by liking my video, sharing my video, and also subscribing to my channel. And lastly, but the most important thing, the thing that you have to do is to join me for my next food adventure. I will see you there. Bye bye.